Okay. And what you're calling the coup d'etat that's happening in other West African countries, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, all of those are related and tied to the revolution.
I like it because ever since they did a coup d'etat, there are so many news that these countries are rising. They are some of the fastest growing countries in the world. So I'm like, if coup d'etat is what will make Africa great, so be it.
Okay. You can kill the mind of one person, but when we have a set of code or rules that we live by, this is how we live our lives. You can't kill that.
So can you please put out some of the codes right now? Because somebody is there watching doesn't know what the codes are. So maybe you say 1, 2, 3.
One of the first codes has to be Africa.
What's up, everyone? You're welcome to Cancellation TV once again. And if this is your first time, Akwaba, Karibu Sana, you are welcome. They are all the same. Which of them do you understand?
All of them.
You understand all of them?
Well, briefly, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. You're welcoming me by saying Akwaba.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. So I'm here with someone. This is my first time meeting him. I saw him. I saw how eager he was, how he was walking around. I just thought he's not from Ghana, but he doesn't look like he's from Ghana, but we are about to know him. Boss, what's your name?
Oh, my name is Tony Riddick. Surprisingly, I am from Ghana.
You're from Ghana?
I'm from Nungwa.
Nungwa?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So my people were taken away about 400 years ago.
Very good.
But when you trace our DNA, it comes back here.
Okay.
So I'm from Nungwa.
Did you trace?
I just don't speak Tree.
Did you trace? Or you?
Yeah, I traced through DNA.
Wow.
Yeah, we traced through DNA.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm about 45% Nigerian, 30% Ghanaian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 45% Nigerian. How many percent Ghana again?
30% Ghanaian.
30%.
Yeah.
But you're in Ghana. Do you go to Nigeria also?
Oh, no. I spend most of my time here in Ghana. I've been coming for 3 years now.
Why Ghana?
Oh, because when I first came here, I was amazed. And the connection with the slaves.
Okay.
You have, of course, Amina, the slave camp in Jamestown, and of course, in Paga. So we started putting water wells down about 3 years ago and providing water to residents who don't have water.
Okay.
So we started doing that, and as we did that, I fell in love with the people. And then I've always been a big fan of Nkrumah, man, since little boy.
Really?
Since little boy, I was a big fan of Nkrumah.
Wow.
So this is why I'm so excited about being in Ghana.
When you were talking about we. When you say we, what do you mean by we?
The collective. So if you look at what's happening in Ghana right now, Africa as a whole, one of the things I want to point out is that you have to read Nkrumah's book, Nkrumahnism.
Okay.
And one of the things that he said that was so interesting in the book Nkrumahnism, he said the next revolution will start on the continent of Africa. This right
Are
here.
we there yet?
Oh, we're there.
Sure?
We're 100%
How
sure.
are you? And
let me tell you.
Okay.
So revolutions don't start big.
Okay.
They start with sparks.
Okay.
So what you see in Mali, what you see in Niger, what you see in Cote d'Ivoire, what you see in all of those regions are exemplary to what Kwame Nkrumah was saying.
Okay.
But what Kwame Nkrumah didn't say, and what we're learning from being here, is the natural drive for the revolution is right here in Ghana.
Okay. I understand the angle you are coming from, but most people will say it is coup d'etat, and coup d'etat is wrong. But when you say it's a revolution, meaning revolution is positive, it doesn't necessarily have to be negative. That is coup d'etat. Personally, it's not like I agree with coup d'etat, but whatever is going on, I like it. Because ever since they did a coup d'etat, there are so many news that these countries are rising. They are some of the fastest growing countries in the world. So I'm like, if coup d'etat is what will make Africa great, so be it for me. I don't know about you.
Well, let me tell you that coup d'etat is a part of revolution.
Okay.
Let me properly define revolution.
Very good.
Revolution is REVOLTUIUIUION.
Okay.
Revolution.
Okay.
The word re means change.
Okay.
The word vote means force.
Okay.
So when you say revolution, you're saying you're going to make change by force.
Okay.
This is what the word revolution means. When you say you are a revolutionary, you're saying that you are carrying out that change by force. So what Kwame Nkrumah was saying, that the revolution won't be just a silent movement.
Okay.
He's saying that the Africans will get to the point where they will force their way.
Okay.
And what you're calling the coup d'etat that's happening in other West African countries, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, All of those are related and tied to the revolution.
Okay.
All of them are.
And do you think it's anytime soon, or it has just begun?
Well, it started in 1957, we can say.
Sure.
The first country to win its independence in sub-Saharan Africa was Ghana.
Yeah.
The revolution started then. So Kwame Nkrumah was connecting the dots. So now what you're seeing are the babies.
Okay.
Are the babies of Kwame Nkrumah. Are the babies of Marcus Messiah Garvey, Patrice Lumumba. So we're seeing the babies now starting to come alive and starting to make difference.
And
this brother Ibrahim that you see, Ibrahim Touré, that's out of Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
This brother.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's one of the big babies. He's one of the big babies.
He's a baby, but he's one of the big babies.
So now, if you heard some of the things that he's been saying, he's even been saying that. They will mine their own resources. They will mine their own gold.
I think.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
They will mine their own uranium.
Yeah, uranium.
And this is all part of the revolutionary movement. It's not a silent movement altogether, but there is silence in revolution.
Sure.
Of course it is. So, but what you're seeing now are the sparks that you see in all of West Africa. And what Kwame Nkrumah was telling us in Nkrumahnism is that the sparks will ignite the rest of Africa. That's why it was important that Julius Malema be here today.
Okay.
So the people can hear Julius Malema's voice, and Julius Malema could stimulate these people. That's why they shut it down. They know the time.
Why do you think this program is not coming on today?
Well, in part because people don't want Julius Malema and Dr. Arikana to ignite the crowd. They know. Listen, brother. If I know it, if my brother know it, the world knows that Ghana is prime for revolution.
Sure.
And if you want to see the revolutionaries in Ghana, go to my hometown, Nungwa. They're there.
What's happening over there?
They're there. I'm telling you, all they need is a general now. The soldiers are there.
Okay.
They need a general to guide, to lead them.
They are the soldiers. They are just waiting for somebody to guide them all.
Every young brother, like these young brothers, these are all part of the God brothers.
Okay.
All these young brothers, they just need a general. Like you just guided him and told him how to use that camera.
Okay.
You're a general for him on the camera.
Oh, okay.
Now what we need are the generals to come and teach these young brothers and guide these young brothers in the revolution.
Okay. Thank you so much. But I mean, this shouldn't be happening. This is something democratic, and it shouldn't be happening where a program has been outlined as huge as this. This is not just Ghana. This is not national. This is international program.
Of course.
How can one person sit in their office and be like, I don't want that program to come on? Because of what? If you are doing something right, I mean, this is nothing negative. I don't know why they are shutting it down.
Well, go ahead.
You want to come in? No, you can come in.
Let me tell you why they shut it down.
Yeah.
They shut it.
Okay, the camera is
All right,
here.
listen.
Let me be in the middle so that both of you can talk to me.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, this way is fine. Yeah, you wanted to say.
Listen, the reason why they shut the program down because the youth in Ghana are already frustrated. They're frustrated because they don't have jobs. They don't have adequate education.
Yeah.
The roads are horrible. The politicians are corrupt and have been stealing the money. So now you're gonna get Jalima to come here and get that revolutionary spirit that's already in the folks up. Definitely. And say rise. And they don't want the people to get up and rile because the people outnumber.
Just like you said, we just need somebody to command us, somebody to give us motivation that we can do it. We need to stand up for
Well, see, the problem with that is they kill your leaders.
Okay.
We don't need leaders no more. I'm going to tell you why. We need a code that we all live by. Because you can't kill a code. You can kill a leader, though.
Okay.
You can kill the mind of one person.
Okay.
But when we have a set of code or rules that we live by, this is how we live our lives. You can't kill that.
So can you please put out some of the codes right now? Because somebody is there watching, doesn't know what the codes are. So maybe you say 1, 2, 3.
One of the first codes has to be Africa first.
Okay.
We as Africans have to make sure that we put Africa first in everything that we do.
Okay.
Everything that we do has to be uplifting Africa. And we have to see each other as family.
Okay.
That's the second thing. Until we see each other as brothers and sisters, the problem will never leave because we keep dividing ourselves. you Nigerian, I'm Ghanaian, I'm from Togo, we all African that live in different places. So we have to unite under one banner to see each other as family, put Africa first, and everything else will fall right into suit.
Okay.
So you can't have hate for your brother. I can't hate you. I can't have hate for you. But me and you can have problems and work it out. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Sure. We have to come together and realize that time is of an essence, especially here in Ghana. Yeah. I don't want to say too much, but especially here in Accra.
Yeah. What have you seen since you came? I don't know.
No, since I've been coming for like 3-4 years.
3-4 years.
From the time I first started coming to the time I'm here now, I see a big difference in the development.
Positive or negative?
Negative.
Okay.
I see a big development-wise, it look good, but for Ghanaians, it's very expensive.
Very good.
It's very expensive, so it's making it harder for Ghanaians to be able to live in their neighborhoods, in their towns, but outside people can come in and live comfortable. And that's opened Ghana up to the world, but what about the Ghanaians? You know? It's making the price go, but see, that's the president, that's your Congress, that's the people that y'all put in office that are deciding to try to be linked to the dollar. Yeah. And that is not good because the dollar ain't backed by nothing if you want to get serious about it. It's not backed by gold. We backed by bonds now, so it's really worthless, to be honest. But as far as the money is concerned, Ghanaians need to understand what you have. You're rich here. Your soil is rich. The country is rich. Sure. Everything that you need is here. Yeah. You don't have to import nothing, but you have to get people in office that understands that. That's not looking at what's best for the world, but what's best for Ghanaians. Sure. And that's, y'all have to force them. You know, listen, y'all have to force them to understand y'all.
I want to know your name now.
My name is Stuart. I'm Quincy. I'm Sunday born. Call me Quincy.
Quincy, Sunday born. Okay, boss. Yeah. Now we have seen that, like you are sharing something. Let's say we are not going for leaders. We are just trying to change individuals over here. Our mindset, our thoughts, and everything. Is there any last words you would like to put out there for people? Even though Mr. Malema is not here today. Lumumba is not here today. Professor is not here. Mr. Peter Obi and co are not here today. You are here. And I know you believe in their ideology. What can you tell people out there who will see this video that even though these people didn't come to say whatever they would have said to make the change, I'm leaving you with these few words that this should be in your heart, and with this, we will still achieve someday.
Okay, let me get back to something you said earlier. Okay. The first thing I'd like to say to your audience is that although we're coming here as diasporans, we're coming back home. This is our home. This is where we were kidnapped. We were removed. So we're not enemies. Never. We're long lost brothers. And we're finally coming back. So we should embrace one another. And we should not thrive and rival ourselves based on tension. The other thing that we have to learn how to do here in Ghana is get rid of our religious perspectives, because religion has corrupted Ghana in such a way that we don't see each other as brothers anymore. I see you as a Muslim. I see you as a Christian. I see you as a Jew. We got to get away from it. Nah, we're all Africans, and we have to deal from the African perspective. And once you prioritize Africa, those other things will fall to the wayside, because you will quickly come to realize that the religion that we're thriving on is not even our religion. Never. The educational system that we're thriving on is not even our education. Never. So we have to give these things up and go back to being African. The best religion that an African can have is African. Period. That's his best religion.
You heard him right. The best religion that African can have is
African.
That's it. They all heard it.
That's it.
So that's your final message you've left with them. At least if you're able to take out this religion, because religion, talking about religion in Ghana is very sensitive.
I know it is.
The next minute you talk about somebody feel you're a Christian, you're talking about Muslim. Muslim talk, you're a Muslim, you're talking about Christian. So this, I mean, you don't need to add anything to it. If we can get rid of this, I see my Muslim brother as my brother, my Muslim sister as my sister.
Of course.
It's enough to start whatever we want. Thank you so much. Your name once again?
Tony.
Tony.
Yeah, thank you. You see, I still have my slave name. I'm Tony.
But you need to
give it to me in Nungwa. They're gonna give me my name.
You really like this Nungwa people? What took you there?
Ask him. We went there 3 years ago. We never stopped going. We love the energy there. And again, what Kwame Nkrumah said was so timely. He said, when he said the next revolution would start on the continent of Africa, when we go into Nungwa, we see the revolutionaries. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very important that we continue to mingle with them and exchange ideas. It's very important that we do that.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
if you're from Nungwa, your name is automatically Ni. NII, Ni. Ni is like chief, mancha, anything. So almost
accept
all guns are called Ni, NII.
Okay.
Simple. So
I
anybody
can
ask you,
accept
I'm from Nungwa, my name is Ni.
I can accept that.
Where are you from? Are you also from Nungwa? Are you representing Nungwa?
Nah, in a sense, yeah. Nungwa was the first place that I went.
Okay.
But I go mostly up north.
No.
So I go to Bogatonga.
I don't know anything from Bogatanga.
Yeah. So we put
you
water.
did some projects over there.
Yeah, we putting water wells up north. So like we go to Paga. We went to Paga. We put a water well, and Pika World. We done one in on the other side of Paga.
Okay.
Now we going to Sandemar. We're gonna put one in Sandemar. Yeah. So I mostly go up north. So.
Wow, you guys are doing well. You need a not name. Hey, Mumane,
No, I know. I have plenty of orders.
You already have a not name?
Oh yeah. Hold on. No. It's called what's Sunday Born in Fra Fra?
Sunday Born in Fra.
I can't think of it right now. Who speaks Fra Fra?
Sunday Born.
How do you say it? How do you say it? I can't think of it.
Wunim. They don't know, but I know you're definitely.
I can't think of it right now. But
All
yeah,
right.
tonight, but
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, boss.
Brother, thank you, boss. Yeah, we'd probably like to get your information.
Sure. Let me see. Okay, guys, so if you're watching this video live on Cancellation TV, we are in Ghana. A program was supposed to happen today. It's more like a revolution, but it didn't come on for whatever reason. But people believe it's political, which shouldn't be the case. So subscribe to this YouTube channel, Cancellation TV, and like this video. Thank you so much.
What's up, Sly?